Good afternoon, Gooners. Good afternoon, football fans, and welcome along to Two Old Gunners, the podcast series that we've been running for a couple of weeks now, and also it's just getting better and better. The subject today is our 5 favourite midfielders of all time. So this could be interesting. There's a little caveat before we start. Don't forget that these are just mine and Richard's opinions. It doesn't mean they're right, doesn't mean they're wrong. So if you want to put your suggestions in, please do put it in the comments of YouTube, or if you're listening on a podcast, put it in the comments. It'd be glad to know what good to know what you think. And after this little video, we will get straight on with the show. And before we get going, we've got one bit of housework to do. I've got to introduce the other old gooner, the man, the legend, knows his stats like no one else. Statman Rich, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. This one should be interesting, shouldn't it?
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, okay. So it's a top 5, guys. So, Richard, give us your first one out of the 5, mate.
Well, this Spanish player, he joined us from Malaga in 2012. He left in 2018 because of injury. Santi Cazorla, he won us the 2014 and 2015 FA Cups with us, and the 2014-15 Community Shield, and the 2015-16 Community Shield.
Great, mate. Do you know what? I had him further down my list, but I'm going to mention him now, so we're not repeating it later. From my point of view, in his day, he was Martin Odegaard and Declan Rice combined, and he loved Arsenal through and through. I know he went off to play for other teams, but he's always wanted to come back to Arsenal in some capacity, either a coach. And do you know what? When he was still playing, I probably would have had him back. Even then.
Yeah, I think he finally was. He went to Qatar.
I think he did.
He was with a video, but I think he's in Qatar this season, and he's trying to go as long as he can before he packs his boots up. But
yeah, he's got a motor on him. He's kept going, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Great shout, mate. But as I say, it would have been later on down my list, but because you've already mentioned him, I don't want to repeat later on. Okay, mate, give us your number 4.
Well, this former midfielder joined in 66, 72. He actually came back to manage us, and that George Graham. He won the Intercity Fairs Cup with us, the 71 FA Cup and the 70-71 league title, and won Community Shield.
Great shout, mate. Great player. I mean, he's got one of the legendary celebrations of all time. Great choice, but I'm not going to copy you on that one. I'm going to give you someone different this one. I'm going to go, my number 4 is Cesc Fabregas.
Yeah.
Such a talented kid. Absolutely. He woke Arsenal up, I thought, when Cesc Fabregas joined us.
Yeah.
He gave us, that's the first time I can remember at Arsenal basically having a different dimension of play. It wasn't always the 1-0 and park the bus. You know what I mean? And let's be honest, Rich, we're well known for that, aren't we?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people call it the George Graham system, don't they? But that's no disrespect to George Graham, because he was a great manager. He was a great player. But yeah, he just showed us how football could be played in his time, you know. And I like the kid. I really like the kid. I know he went to Chelsea, and
he went to Barcelona, back to his home club.
But we hate Chelsea. I know that, and Chelsea hate us. But yeah, just great player. Made you gasp. You know how you can watch a game of football and you can gasp? Yeah. He made you gasp. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my number 4. It's Cesc Fabregas, mate.
I can quite understand that.
Yeah. Your number 3, mate?
Well, in 2013 January deadline day, this was a massive signing. Mesut Ozil.
He's a very he splits the fan base, really, doesn't he?
Yeah, he won the World Cup whilst in our squad. 2014, 2015, 2017, 2020 FA Cups. I mean, 15 and 16 Community Shields and 14, 15 Community Shields. I mean that's pretty impressive. And he was, for me, it wasn't necessarily about the killer pass and he had some very good ones of those, or that little bounce shot finish. It was that one more touch for an opponent to chase the ball down. He always managed to get us one more pass into a sequence, and that's often quite underrated. It's sort of just tires opponents out over the course of a game.
Again, mate, great choice. He's not on my list, though. I've got to be honest. Not because I don't like him.
He's a Marmite player, isn't he?
Yeah. Not because I don't like him. I just got other players here that I appreciated more, I guess. Great player. Yeah. Didn't end very well for Arsenal, really, with him. Have you seen him today, mate? He's built like a tank.
No, I haven't seen it.
He's basically a bodybuilder now. He's rock solid, mate. Absolutely rock solid. But there we go. So Mesut Ozil's your number 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, my number 3, and I'm going to give you some stats for a change. And I don't think this player gets the credit he deserves from a lot of the fan base. But the older fan base give him credit, yeah? Robert Pires. Yeah? His career, Arsenal career, 2000 to 2006, 284 appearances, 84 goals, 2 Premier Leagues and 2 FA Cups. Another good CV, if you know what I mean, mate.
Yeah.
And do you know what I mean? To me, he was French silky style. And he was good at running at players, could score goals, could score some bangers, actually, And yeah, just genuinely don't think he gets the credit he deserves. And he was part of the Invincibles team, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, my number 3 is Robert Pires, mate. Right,
Brilliant.
What's your number 2, mate? I think I know how these number 2s might go actually, but what's your number 2?
Mine is a player that joined from AC Milan in 1996. He, whilst under our tutelage, he was World Cup and European champion with France. He was Footballer of the Year with us. He won 3 English leagues with us, 97, 98, 01, 02, 03, 04. He was our invincible captain. Is Patrick Vieira. He also won 5 FA Cups with us, 98, 2002, 2003, 2005, and his 5th FA Cup with Man City. He won, but it's that invincible, and he was a beast.
Yeah, I totally concur. He's my number 2. There's only one player for me that knocked him off the number 1 spot. But as I say, usually we say these aren't in number order. But these 2 players were just my number 1 and number 2 were just outstanding. Yeah, totally agree with you. He wasn't scared of no one. He was he was a general in the midfield. Do you know what I mean? Captain, super. He was a super captain when he was captain. I can't say any more superlatives about him, mate. You've said it all. Yeah. An Arsenal well, I think all 5 that we've picked are Arsenal legends in their own way. In their own way, do you know what I mean? But definitely an Arsenal legend.
Anyone who wins a piece of silverware for a club has to be, and in these cases, multiple pieces of
silverware. Yeah, exactly.
Have to be considered legends.
Exactly. Yeah, but totally agree with you 100%, mate. My number 2, Patrick Vieira. He's a god, basically, among men. You know what I mean? Okay, I've got a feeling we might agree on this one, but here we go. What's your number 1, mate?
Oh, this one was an academy player. He joined in actually from an academy in 84, 85. He was the
Oh,
part of the 89 winning midfield. He And in 1991, he won the League Cup in 87. He won the Community Shield 91-92. And that, he scored the winning goal in 89 against Liverpool. It is Mickey Thomas.
well, good shout, mate. We haven't agreed on number one. I thought we were going to, but we haven't. That's absolutely fine. Great shout. Totally understand where you're coming from. For an Arsenal fan, the passion of that night and the energy of that night. I know we try and put it into words, but you actually can't, can you?
No, not. And as I said, I was in the Kop end and seeing that goal from the Kop end and wanting to celebrate, but knowing you couldn't because where I was, and I didn't want to cause my uncle any grief either. It was a special moment.
Yeah, no, I get it. Oh, it's good to have a different number one then, because I thought we were going to agree on this. Do you want to have a guess who my number one is?
Well, there's two guesses. You'll either be Rocky Rocastle, or you'll be maybe Petit.
Well, I'm actually going to do a joint. Actually, I'm changing the rules slightly, right? I'm going to do a joint number one, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Liam Brady.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute legend. And yes, Rocky Rocastle. And I've put him there as well because obviously career ended too early. I know he went off to Leeds, but he was there in the 89 as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in.
Yeah.
He was playing in that game.
So I thought you might go Rocky or Liam. So if you were going to
both very close to mine. It's just
exactly.
I wanted to cover all eras.
No, I get that.
Very hard to.
That's cool. See, if you'd have gone Liam, I would have gone Rocky, and if you'd have gone Rocky, I would have gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but because you haven't mentioned them, and it's not to be disrespectful, I'm going to just put them both there if that's okay. I know it's a top five. I know it's a top five, but I just want to give you a couple of Liam Brady stats. Career 1973 to 1980, 307 appearances, 59 goals, 1 FA Cup. Liam Brady was one of the most technical, gifted players of his era.
Yeah,
and I think that he was just the older generation that we are part of, mate, hold Liam Brady in very high regard, but they also hold Rocky Rocastle in very high regard. Do you know what I mean? And I couldn't just put Rocky Rocastle in as an honourable mention. I had to make him part of the list.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know I've cheated slightly, and I'm sorry about that, but
no, it was. Who do I leave out if I got Rocky Rocastle in there as well? And as with all these lists, sometimes we leave players out that deserve to be on these lists, and there are more of them we've mentioned here.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, Emmanuel Petit. You've got
Jack Wiltshire.
Gilberto
Silva.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gilbert, Aaron Ramsey. I mean, you could go on and on, couldn't you, really?
Yeah, there's so many.
Brian Talbot, Charlie George. No, did you say Charlie George?
No.
No, you said George Graham, didn't you?
Yeah.
Alan Ball.
Yeah.
Peter Storey.
Yeah.
I mean, genuinely take your pick. Take your pick. Do you know what, Rich? This wasn't a hard one at all. That's what I liked about this list. Others have been hard, but this wasn't a hard one at all, because every player that I've mentioned meant something to me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I know the ones that you have mentioned have meant something to you. So, I mean, even Kolo Toure. And I've got to say before we go, I mean, the reason modern players haven't made it, i.e. Declan Rice and Martin
he could have both him and Martin Zubimendi were considerations for me, but
but they haven't
won anything.
They haven't won exactly. But if we did this again in say 5 years' time,
they would probably get in the list.
Exactly.
Be very hard to lose.
That's the point I wanted to make. They would probably get into the list. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean they're not great players. I mean, even Mikel Arteta was a midfielder. Do you know what I mean?
And again, he could have got onto this list, but
Thomas Rosicky, mate. Theo Walcott. The list is endless. The list is endless. Right. That's another. Can you believe, Rich? That's another one done. It's wrapped up. We've done really, really well there.
Yeah.
Can I just say as well, great choices. I loved your choices.
Thank you. I enjoyed your choices as well. And the thing is, we don't discuss these.
No, we don't confer before the show.
So if you do get ones that are very identical, it's just by pure chance and because they've meant something to us.
Yeah. I mean, and if we do get a copy, I always say the copy before the rest of them because you've already said it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes the show flow a bit better, I think.
Yeah.
So, guys, I'm going to do the outro. Don't forget to give us a like and a share on Two Old Gooners and also in the North Bank. Great channel. We have great content on there. We have watch-alongs. We have the Big Sunday show. And hopefully starting in the next week or so, we're going to have an Arsenal history show with Aisha, who's a great member of the team, isn't she, mate?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And she's going to come on to one of these later ones.
Yeah, doing a historic one with us, isn't she?
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. She knows her stuff as well, guys. Yeah, so don't forget, give us a like, a share, and a subscribe on Two Old Gooners and in the North Bank. If you're listening on the podcast, thanks very much. We appreciate it. Don't forget, you can hear us on all podcast platforms. Richard, thanks so much, mate. It's been a great show. Loved it. Love doing these with you, mate. It's sometimes it's an eye opener as well. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I learned something as much as I try and give out some information as well. So until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, love each other, love yourselves, and peace. We're out of here.